Hasn't occurred to me. Library. I think it's to the left, they said, right? So Maestro Time is all the way back here. Oh, hello, Anis. What are you doing here? Papa? What are you doing here? I just received a message from Maestro Time. Papa, you'd better not be getting tricked into another weird scam. I'm fine, Anis. I live each day according to the score, so my life is always good. Are you sure? You say so. Of course, just the other day I got a letter saying I'd won a 7-night, 8-day trip to Ketterberg. What, was that a prize? I didn't enter in anything, so I sent them back a message informing them they had the wrong person, but it turns out it was a present for devout followers of the Order of Lorelei. It's a highly discounted trip, only 10,000 gold per person, so I paid it once. He's being tricked again. No kidding, what kind of trip could take you for a measly 10,000 gold? You idiot, that's not the kind of scam it is. First letter said he'd won a trip, so why does he have to pay for it? That's the question. Oh, I see. The perpetrator's probably long gone by now. Honestly, Papa, why do you let people trick you so easily? It's not good to distrust everyone you meet. Besides, we don't know yet that we can't go on the trip. Of course you can't. Even if what you're saying is true, it must mean the person needed the money so badly he tricked someone into getting it. I think it's better than us having it. Papa! Uh-oh, I can't stay here any longer. I have to get back to work. Please take care of Agnes, everyone. Oh dear. Dear, dear, dear. Maestro Tritime? Welcome to the Church of Lorelei. Personal score readings are held each week during the Mass on Rem Day. Oh, Cantor Tatlin and Cantor Grants. Maestro Tritime, I've completed my assignment from Grand Maestro Mose. Could you grant me permission to take these witnesses into headquarters to assist in giving my reports? That was a long-ass sentence. Ah, from Grand Maestro Mose. Understood. Please take this with you. Thank you. Will you please grant me permission to take these guys with me to deliver the... It's like, Jesus. Could you have worded it any more wordier? Any more wordier? That's also just as bad. How did Ion and Natalia come to be captured anyway? Well, Ash was going to bring us all back home. So first he stopped at Daath for me and Ion. But then we heard that a war was about to start. Natalia asked Ion to issue an official edict. They were apparently taken when they tried to enter the cathedral. Apparently, weren't you with them? No, I was working on repairing the Tartarus' ability to travel on land. The rest of us managed to escape and asked the Colonel for help. Then I came back to the cathedral to look for the two of them. Sounds like you've been busy. Unlike a certain rich kid, yes. So you were able to repair the Tartarus? No, the mud from the cliff off got into some of the machinery. It's hopeless. Well, that's unusual. The Colonel not coming through for us? Well, it certainly won't make me do all the work. In any case, let us find Ion and Natalia instead of just talking about them. Okay. The library, is it over this way? Yes, yes it is. Oh, yes sir, yes I have. There we go. So, sushi recipes over here. Now that we got that. Guys, arts. So, we have to not do it. If you didn't do part 2 of the city, take care of it now. Okay, whatever. So, we have to actually clear the headquarters to get, guys, arts. So, we haven't done that yet. I think there's books in here that we can read. Oh, is that a Cheagle? I'm Mew, pleased to meet you. Oh my, it can talk. No wonder it's our sacred beast. There's a book entitled The Sorcerer's Ring. Read it. A ring imbued with phone power used in the study of phonic arts. Made from a phone stone fragment, the Sorcerer's Ring can increase the power of phonic arts through phone verses carved in the ring, or by exposing the ring to high concentrations of phonons. It is said to have been given to a sacred beast by Yulia Juwei in the distant past. Interesting. No thank you. There's a book entitled History of the Order of Lorelei. The Order of Lorelei was established to use the vision of the future described by Yulia Jue to lead the people of Aldrich and save the world from destruction. The Order of Lorelei directs history to proceed according to the score first read by Yulia, thus ensuring the future prosperity of the world. There's a book entitled The Daath Hierarchy. Members of the Order of Lorelei are divided into the following ranks: Phone Master, Grand Maestro, Maestro, Conductor, Cantor. Phone Master, Grand Maestro, Maestro. The Oracle Knights are organized as follows: Field Marshal, Commandant, Adjutant Commandant, Chief of Staff, 1st Division Commander, 2nd Division Commander, 3rd Division Commander, Special Ops Commander, Largo, Dist, Arietta, Lagretta, Sink, Cantabile, and Ash. I don't think we ever met Cantabile. Interesting. Independent State of Daath. Daath is an independent religious state located between the Kingdom of Kimlaska and the Malkuth Empire and maintains a position of neutrality between the two countries. Daath is governed by the Order of Lorelei and protected by the Oracle Knights, the military branch of the Order. Let's learn the days of the week. There are 7 days in 1 week. They are in order as follows: Rem Day, Luna Day, Ifrit Day, Undini Day, Sylph Day, Lorelei Day, Gnome Day. After Gnome Day, a new week begins with Rem Day again. There is a book entitled Let's Learn the Months. The months are in order as follows: Rem Deacon, Sylph Deacon, Undini Deacon, Gnome Deacon, Ifrit Deacon, Shadow Deacon, Shadow Re-Deacon, Ifrit Re-Deacon, Gnome Re-Deacon, Undini Re-Deacon, Sylph Re-Deacon, Luna Re-Deacon, Lorelei Re-Deacon, Lorelei Deacon. The planet Aldrich. Second satellite of the star Rem. Rotation period 24 hours. Orbital period 765 days. Damn. Time lasts a long time on this planet. Has 1 satellite, Luna. There's a book entitled The Layout of Daath. Daath is composed of 33 quarters, which number derives from the monuments scattered throughout the Pandemian continent. Pilgrims arrive from Daath Bay via the 4th Monument Hill, first set foot in the 1st quarter. Interesting. These Aldrich fairy tales are just as good as when I first read them. So this is the one we just read, right? Yeah. Aldrich fairy tales, The Three Cows. Just then, the eldest, Misika, cried out, "Ah!" Yurden turned in surprise, eyes flashing, "I'll get you." Ellian, the wisest of the 3, looked on the other 2 and said, "That's just a wooden doll, you know." Okay, that's gibberish. Okay, there's nothing to read in these, by the looks of it. That's kind of fascinating. I never actually bothered to read these. Aldrich explained the planet storm. Planet storm refers to the flow of memory particles through the foam belt. The memory particles leave the planet's core through the radiation gate, circle the planet, and return to the core via the absorption gate. The memory particles pass through the foam belt in this process, joining with the phonons in the various layers to create 7 phonons. Memory particles. Excuse me. Memory particles are the source of Aldrin's energy and are normally contained within the planet's core. It is said that they are fragments of the planet's memory, hence the name. In the Dawn Age, Dr. Southern Cross proposed a system of generating limitless energy by funneling these memory particles through the phone belt and returning them to the core. We know this phenomenon as the planet storm. The storm is what powers all modern phonic arts and phone tech. So yeah, they sure do love to mix magic and technology in these games. That's for sure. The Planet Storm. We read this one, right? Planet Storm, yeah, we did. So I guess you can read it from any side. Good to know. Nothing. Okay, so there are books over here. The Dawn of Aldrin Volume 2. Well, we didn't read Volume 1 yet, so... Volume 3. Well, where's Volume 1? It's gonna bug me now. Here it is. The planet Aldrin is formed from a 6-layer vibration strata known as the phone belt. Each layer is composed of phonons of a particular type. The outermost layer is light, followed by fire, water, wind, earth, and finally shadow. People learn to control these phonons to perform phonic arts and use that ability as the basis of their civilization. Eventually, some phonists discovered a 7th type of phonon in the phone belt. Study of these phonons revealed that they contained the memories of the planet from its birth to its destruction, throwing Aldrin's political landscape into chaos. That's kind of weird. The world became split into 2 groups, one which held that the ability to see into the future should be taken advantage of, one which warned that doing so would lead only to disaster. This rift eventually widened into full-fledged war. As the proponents of viewing the future included most phonists began losing ground, a phonist named Yulia, particularly skilled in viewing the future, appeared. Yulia read the memories contained in the 7th phonon, predicting the future hundreds of years in advance. With her miraculous appearance, the situation quickly changed. People began to hold faith in the unprecedented prosperity read in Yulia's score, and history proceeded to unfold as the score dictated. Cheagles, sacred beasts. Cheagles are a species skilled in phonic arts, second only to humans. They entered into an agreement with Yulia Jiwei and were given the Sorcerer's Ring. It is said that the ring allows the holder to speak human language. At present, Cheagles live in settlements in the forests of the northern Rudnica Plains. Phonsots and Sephiroth. Points in material objects at which the phonons composing those objects tend to gather are known as phone slots. These exist in all matter, including in the surface of the planet itself. Of these latter phone slots, the 10 major phone slots are called Sephiroth. The conflict that arose in ND 2002 between Malkuth and Kimlaska is commonly known as the Hod War, and initially arose from disputes along the country's borders. During the war, the island of Hod mysteriously vanished. Malkuth blamed Kimlaska for this incident, but the true cause is not yet known. The war continued until efforts by the Order of Lorelei resulted in a truce between the 2 countries. New Order members like myself must deepen our understanding of the Lorelei religion. My first pilgrimage. A pilgrimage is a journey on which we visit the 33 monuments located throughout the Patamian continent. The monuments tell us how to approach the score and how to think about the future. For your first pilgrimage, you may find it easier to visit the 5 major monuments in a beginner's pilgrimage. You may also want to have a member of the Order of Lorelei guide you around. Interesting lore stuff. Very interesting. Welcome. Please read at your leisure. Yeah, I've never actually stopped to read all the books in here. Why would you normally, you know? Later we'll be able to fully explore this place, but like right now there's not a whole lot we can do. I don't think it's this way. I don't think it's this way. Yeah, you pretty much have to step on the teleporter, I think. No. I'm thinking of the second time we come here. This is, you know, spoiler. This isn't the first time we're gonna come to this cathedral. Let me check over here first. I don't think it's this way. You don't know that. You've never been here. I see you have permission from Maestro Trittime. You may pass. Yeah, there's nothing for us to examine here, is there? This cathedral is like a maze. It's crazy. Like, it goes underground and it's like weird. It also leads to a volcano at some point. But yeah, as you can see, this place is freaking huge. And we can't even get all the stuff in here right away.
Where do we go from here?
I don't know. We'll have to search the whole place.
This puzzle's kind of annoying, if I remember correctly.
We'll get caught if we do that.
We'll have to do our best not to draw attention.
And we can't have them calling reinforcements if they spot us. We'll have to make sure we leave them dead.
I wish we didn't have to do this.
It can't be helped. If we don't hurry, war really will start. And many more people will die.
I'm going to make even more people hate me.
Oh, for the love of God, kid. Don't worry about who hates you. Grand Maestro Mose. Why is he doing this? It's clear that he's acting only for the sake of Aldrin's prosperity. As written in the score, but that's not the reason to start a war. The score must be observed. That's what everyone in the Order of Lorelei has been taught. Most people in Aldrin consider observing the score to be a virtue. From that viewpoint, one cannot consider Moses' thoughts or actions to be evil. If anything, he's a perfect follower of the Order of Lorelei. So the two of you are okay with just letting this war start? Certainly not, and in order to stop it, we need to find and rescue Ion and Natalia. Yeah, they should be in one of the rooms here. We'll just have to search for them all. Oh, to search them all. That's right. They're all the way at the bottom. Hey, what exactly is this place? I mean, I assume there are a lot of Oracle soldiers here. Why are you even asking? I can't imagine it has anything to do with a spoiled rich kid like you. Man, that's cold. Well, there's so many things I don't know. Well, whatever. This is all a secret, okay? Headquarters is kind of like the hidden side of the Oracle Knights. Everybody else is kept out because it looks so military. Oracle soldiers all undergo training here. Like me, I trained here. Tyr, you trained here too, right? No, actually. Major Legretta came to Yulia City to teach me, so... Really? Well, I guess you are the Commandant's sister after all. Anyway, there are dormitories here too, and low-ranking soldiers all sleep there. Is that enough for you? Yeah, that's fine, thanks. Whoa, Luke said thank you? To a 12-year-old child? Yeah, kind of startling the first time, isn't it? Well, excuse me. I'm gonna make more people. Everybody hates me. This door doesn't open. Looks like it's locked. What are we going to do? Natalia might be inside there. I think I've seen this before. The sound of the gong echoes throughout the hall. It sounds like a door was unlocked. Is that an order to gather? Soldiers came out. I guess this is a signal to assemble. Let's kill him.
Prepare yourself.
Ooh. Want to take out the Fonus first. They's going to kill you if you don't. Oh. Ow. Ow. Yeah, those dudes hit decently hard. We better make sure we just leave them unconscious. Okay, there are goodies in these rooms that you can miss, so try to be mindful of that.
We have no choice.
Obviously, if you're watching this, I'll show you where the stuff is. But if you're just listening to it.
Guess you're done. No way. Oh, wow.
I guess they don't cast at this rank. It feels
Do
like
whatever it takes.
they should be casting spells, but they aren't. Yeah, a couple of chests back here. Lemon gel. 5,500 gold. As with a lot of like Tales games, like stuff is hidden in objects too. You gotta be extra careful about that. I don't even have it memorized, so I just like run around making sure I can't open anything. It's a very old school way of doing things, you know. You didn't see stuff sparkling on the screen to tell you something was there. You just had to go and have an inquisitive mind about it. These soldiers certainly aren't proper, coming at the sound of the gong like that. Well, of course, that's the assembly call. But think of the opportunities for trickery here. The Oracle Knights are peacekeeping soldiers of the Order of Lorelei. Who could do such a childish... Who indeed? Who was it that just rang the gong to lure a soldier out to play with? That seems like the same thing to me. Yeah, this is really fun. This isn't a game, it's a strategy to lure the enemy out and possibly hurt them. Ringing the gong to fool the soldiers into following a non-existent order, throwing them into chaos. Yes, a very enjoyable little game. I guess there is no assembly order, but are we really just tricking them? Now's not the time to develop a conscience. The worries of youth. Yes, exactly. You're the one who made her worry.